Hi guys, and welcome back to Makeup Mondays. Today's affirmation is every day I am growing to be the best version of myself. I will be kind to myself, I will forgive myself, I will acknowledge my achievements, and I will not give up. Okay, now let's say it together, and let's say it like you mean it. Yeah, every day I am growing to be the best version of myself. I'll be kind to myself, I will forgive myself, I will acknowledge my achievements, and I will not give up. So just to show you guys that I'm filming in real time, today is Monday the 15th of February, mid-month. Can you imagine? Look how fast time has flown by. So today I am trying something different. I thought I would switch it up. I am trying the underpainting technique, and basically what that is you place your contour and highlight under your foundation. So it's just basically like you're doing everything in reverse. I don't know why I'm trying this, but yeah, wish me luck. But I have seen people that have done it and they've done it so well, like their makeup has turned out. So I'm hoping I'm going to be one of those people. Woo! I am so cold. My robe might have to come on at some point in this video. But the first step is to prime as normal, and you're going to see me looking at my phone a lot because I have the steps written there. And I'm just going to use this Laura Mercier primer. Not really the biggest fan of it. Probably will not repurchase this again, or maybe not this one again, because I don't really know what purpose it serves. But I don't waste product. So just talking about Valentine's Day, and yeah, generally speaking, yeah, I've always dreaded the day, I guess. It's one of those days where if you don't celebrate it, you kind of just want it to be over. But this year was a little bit different, just in terms of, I'm gonna go in here. I don't know, first of all, I guess I wasn't at work, so I didn't really have a lot of people asking me questions that I didn't really want to answer, first and foremost. So that's always good. Usually I actually take Valentine's Day off just to avoid that. Let me just check I'm doing this right. I really did enjoy seeing the content this year. I guess maybe because like my mindset has changed dramatically, but yeah, it was just so, oh my goodness, have I not got my brush? Have I got not got a brush? Okay, I'm just gonna use this. I don't know, just seeing the way, can you even see that? Yeah, you can. Just seeing the way people are being loved out loud, being loved properly. It was such a moment for me. I was like, oh, this is really, really cute. And I guess for me, it was just a reminder that, you know, what I desire is within reach, I guess. Like, oh my days, I got an eyelash in my eye. It was so refreshing, and it was just, I don't know, it was just really nice to just watch people make love properly, watch people celebrate in love, and it just goes to show that love makes, am I going really dark on you guys? I'm so sorry. Maybe I should move forward, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, this looks strange. What was I saying? Okay, in a nutshell, right? Because I'm writing now. I'm going on a tangent. It just shows that love makes life worth living, because some of the things that people were saying about their partners, you know, the way in which they were experiencing love and describing love is so foreign to me. And it was just, yeah, it was very humbling. I'm just going to end on that note. Right. This already looks mad weird, I'm not even gonna lie. Could just be blending out concealer. Can you guys see it? Can I see it? Yeah, a little bit. Just be blending out concealer with no foundation on my face. I think I need to go in a little bit more, or maybe I need a brighter concealer. Should I go a little bit brighter? Yeah, I'm gonna go in a little bit more. I'm gonna finish blending this and then we can really get into the discussion on watch this come to life. So, I'm not really sure that I'm liking this. I'm not sure that I'm enjoying it, but we're just gonna move forward. We're gonna power through. So the next step is to contour. It's just weird to not have any foundation on my face. Anyway, on to today's topics, right? Let's have a chat about some things. So the first thing that I wanted to discuss is friendships. Friendships in the, what do I even do? I'm so clueless about how to start this. Friendships in a pandemic. How are we all navigating our friendships during, you know, lockdown in this present time? There's actually research, I think it was done by who is it again? The University, it's not the University of London, UCL. Is that a university? I think it is, something along those lines. And you know, they found that lockdown is having a significant impact on friendships, and I think they're right. What is going on? What is this? What do I do? I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Is this right? Is this how we're supposed to be looking? I'm a bit scared. Let me blend and then we're gonna come back to it. Just hold that thought. The foundation is missing. It is clear that it's absent right now, because the foundation provides a base, it provides something to stick to, provides moisture. I'm basically working on a dry canvas right now. I'm gonna spray a little bit more because I need something. I think that especially during this time, it is particularly important. It's more important, more so than ever, to be very, very understanding and give people grace, because a lot of us are out here just fighting for our sanity on a day-to-day basis. It's just a fight, and I think that, you know, you need to be quite understanding when it comes to that. What's the next step? What does it say the next step is? Oh, to add a blush. Okay, adding blush, haven't set the face. Wow. Yeah, I think that, you know, basically a lot of us are just going through shit and we're trying to remain positive. We're trying to do things to keep positive, and we just, yeah. Some people are finding conversating quite draining, you know. Some people unfortunately have lost loved ones. Some people are in contact with vulnerable people, which makes it difficult. There's just, you know, there's loads of factors, which means that we need to be able to, you know, to give grace. Sorry, I'm watching the video silently, and yeah, so in a nutshell, just not being offended, really and truly, that's what it is. So with me, I think I need a little bit more blush. What I'm doing is just, I'm being led. I'm just being led by my spirit, you know, there's some people that my spirit has told me that I need to check up on. I just truly believe on checking up on people anyway. And it's so funny because those people that I have ended up checking up on are people, we just have conversations, encouraging conversations, motivating conversation. And it makes me aware that that was the right decision to make. I don't want to force anything with people, you know, because like some people just don't want to speak, and that's entirely fine. And yeah, just doing like really small gestures to brighten up people's. I will say that I can definitely, it's either I'm applying more blush than I used to, or than I normally do, but I can really see the blush coming through. So this whole thing is just throwing me off. It's throwing me off more than what I was saying. But yeah, and also just, you just know, just do small gestures to brighten up people's day, and just be really understanding about how you're navigating your friendships. And I also feel like, just don't also feel bad if you're unable to speak to people, if you're not reaching out to someone, if you're just really struggling to even hold a conversation, if you're just feeling down, feeling not bothered, and feeling that, you know, you're not investing in those relationships. I think that if you have good people around you, they will understand, especially if it's out of character for you to be displaying and doing the things that you're doing. I think that if you have good people around you, they won't take offense to it, because it's not about them. Like, I try and get this through to people's minds when we have conversations just about, you know, people being a little bit distant, especially during this time. It's not about you. Like I said before, people are going through their shit. It's actually not about you. Half the time it's not about you. And I just think as a friend that you can reach out and not be offended if you don't get a response. You're just getting slow replies, you just don't hear from days and days. I just think it's just, you know, praying for them, praying for their peace, praying for their joy, praying for their happiness is the right way to go if, you know, you are concerned. And just letting it be. I think that those people will come back to you naturally. I've got something in my nose. If that's the case, when they're feeling better, when they're ready to speak. And I don't know, again, I just think give people grace during this time in particular, because everyone is just, yeah, going through their shit, and I don't want to continue saying the same thing in cycles. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to contour my nose very, very slightly, and I'm going to fast forward that. You guys already know the vibes, and then we can get into the rest of whatever is left of this technique. That is done, and I feel like my cheek contour is finished. So what I'm gonna do is just highlight very, very slightly to bring that back. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just going to use this contour brush because I don't have any brush right now within reach to use. I do, however, think that in the same breath, it has magnified and highlighted those friends. You know, those people that you've noticed you're always the one to reach out to them. You're always the one organizing meetups. You're just always the one doing the most in that friendship. It's highlighted those people at an alarming rate. Do you know what I mean? It's shown you that you know, it's not a pandemic. It's not a pandemic. Those people are not affected by the pandemic. No, let me not say that. It's not that they're not affected by the pandemic. Those people, it's not the pandemic which has made them like that. That's just how they are. And I think that, you know, they're just not mutually invested. And that's okay. That's very much okay. What is the next step? Okay, the next step is to apply a foundation. Yeah, they're not mutually invested. Those people that if you didn't reach out to them, you would not hear a wink. Not a wink. Nothing. You wouldn't hear anything from them. Yeah, that has nothing to do with the pandemic. That's just how they are. And I think it's a hard pill to swallow, but I think for me, it's just concluding that they just don't care, because if they cared, they would. And I'm sure that there are those same people, there are friendships that they are navigating, that they're putting the time and effort in. You're just not one of them. And yeah, that's okay. There's a quote by Maya Angelou, and it says that, I'm gonna get this wrong, it says that people don't remember what you say, people don't remember what you do, but people will always remember how you made them feel. And that's just it. People are always going to remember how you make them feel. So we need to start paying attention to how people make us feel. Do you know what I mean? Go where you are acknowledged and valued. And I think once we start concentrating on that, there's just so many people that are just going to disappear. And honestly, good riddance, to be honest. Okay, cool. I feel like it's coming together. Like, it doesn't look as bad as it did. So what is the next step after doing this? I think the next step is to set. So, you know, already I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fast forward for you guys because we don't have time to waste. One thing I have noticed with this technique is that my highlight does appear brighter. Now, I don't know if it's technique, if it's a powder, if it's actual highlight I use, but I do see it. I see it much more. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to discuss, share, was, you know, what we're doing to keep positive during the lockdown and the pandemic. I think that we're all struggling to some degree, and yeah, I think sharing is caring, really, just to share the idea. So I did ask a couple of my friends. One of the things that they said, and you know it's them but not me, is walking. Yeah, they're walking a lot. They're proper walking. They are committing to walking, and it's to do with just creating like different scenery, clearing your thoughts, clearing your minds. So that might be something that you guys are interested in. Maybe just having a routine of when you walk. So do you walk in the morning? Do you walk in the evening? How long do you walk for? You know, some people are walking during work, so they're taking meetings and walking during work. Apparently walking is really good. So I think I'm going to start next month, not this month. So I'm going to do that. Another thing that I've personally been doing is I've been getting back into reading. I've been reading a lot more, you know, reading personal development books and stuff like that, because I've just noticed that being ideal during this pandemic is not for me. It doesn't work for me. I need to be doing stuff. So just, you know, investing in myself, invested in my mind. What time is it? Okay, yeah, 10 minutes. Another thing is creating content, like what I'm doing with you guys right now. And I mean, that translates. Sorry, I need to keep quiet whilst I'm trying to land my lips. That translates to different things with different people, right? So I've been noticing a lot of people, can you guys even hear me? Let me just shut up. I've been noticing that a lot of people have been baking and cooking, sharing their recipes online, and just seeing that. We love to see that, do you know what I mean? Because if there's one thing we're all doing, we're all trying to do, is eat. Eating just takes our mind off everything. Apparently eating is good for the soul, we know that. So people are just eating, so that's another way to do it. Maybe starting the business that you've always wanted to start, getting that cracking. What else translates into creating content? Your health, invested in your health. Well, it's not creating content, but you know, you could, you know, be creating content that's to do with, you know, health and stuff like that. But that's another thing that I'm personally doing, like talking to you guys right now and stuff like that, planning the content, everything that keeps my mind busy. Just gonna interject quickly, this is the makeup product that I'm using. I've actually got two new makeup products that I'll be trying today, and it's going to be this cream lip gloss by Rihanna in Honey Waffles. Wow, honestly, not only does this lip gloss smell so divine, the color is amazing. It's so soft, so buttery. No, I love the color. The color is giving me vibes. Yes, the color is giving me vibes. So yeah, other things to remain positive that I've been doing also include just planning for when this is all over, the holidays that I want to go to, the adventures that I want to take, you know, the restaurants that I want to eat at. You know, this will end. I know this will end, so just planning for that and keeping my mind focused, staying prayed up, baby. We gotta stay prayed up because God is for me. No man shall be against me. And it just helps with my alignment, my focus. It just helps keep me in check. It provides direction. So that's another thing. Like when I speak to God, especially when I'm down, I'm like, rah, okay, I can do this. Rah, okay, this is what I need to do. It just, you know, it directs me where I need to go. And I think that's all I can think of right now. Add what you're like doing in the description box. So what I'm gonna do now is come back with a finished look. Wow, this highlights a lot, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna come back with a finished look, which just basically means putting on eyelashes, because I've noticed that I need eyelashes. I look like a tadpole without them. So this is the final look, guys. I'm really loving the lips. My nose highlight is really highlighting today. And my eyelashes might not be level, but I'm tired. I'm just tired of trying to fix them. But what do we think of this technique? I mean, in person, I can definitely see the difference. I don't know if it's translating through the lens, but it's alright, you know. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be when I first started it. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next.